never thought it'd be so simple, but I found a way, I found a way. If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to realign. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is either Real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, Omi, Definity, DEVVE DACAT update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello, Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. We got a bit to go over today. Let's see what this title is. Title is NFC Summit advertises VeVe. That's true. They do. Then you have Omi, DEVVE, Definity, DACAT news. All right, let's get this bread. We had a live this morning with me and All Dolled Up from Sharby, and then I hate it when my tablet does that. Like I have to poke the screen every 30 seconds or else I lose you guys. So that's gonna suck. And then we have some update. I don't want to say updates on the lawsuit, just speculation on the lawsuit. And what did I do last night? Yesterday, I had 2 streams yesterday. I have 2 streams today. I am crushing it, friendos. I am getting that bread. Let's start with Definity, because we never start with Definity. So I'll start with them first today. They're up about 17% on the day to 2.1 cents. This is still really, really low. Now, obviously, you had them go down to 1.3 cents, and 1.3 cents was also really, really low. I would have liked to have gotten more there. I did not. It's up to 2.1 cents now. Could it go back there? Sure. Anything's possible. You have this really strange. It's like what's that cat's name? Schrodinger's. All right. It's like Schrodinger's market, because on the one hand you have the uncertainty with Russia and Ukraine. You have the uncertainty with the tariffs, this tariff war, which I think a lot of people believe is going to be over soon. And like you have 7 trillion sitting in money market accounts right now that is ready to rip into the market, especially when they lower rates. Now, is it going to get down to Obama level, like next to zero interest rates? No, that'll likely never happen again. Unfortunately, I was like a teenager when that happened, but if that were to happen, oh my God, there would be a gold rush like you've never seen before. But again, you can't really get them that low. That being said, we will have some rate cuts. You will have trillions rip into the market. How much of that is going to go into crypto? I'd say a fair amount, even if it's a trillion. Like, so just so you guys know, let's look at Definity here. Yeah, 6,500 in volume. Obviously, not all of that was buys. Let's say like 4,500 of that was buys, and that caused a 17% uptick in price. That added hundreds of thousands of dollars to the market cap. So you had 5K makes the market cap go up 500. Is that going to happen forever? No. Obviously, if you put 5K in right now, it might only go up, like a couple 100,000, give or take. But just the fact that if you have $1 trillion going into the market, it doesn't mean that, okay, we'll go from 2.8 to 3.8 trillion. No, like you will add. You have $1 trillion going in. You'll probably add like multiple trillions to the market cap. So when you hear these people say, "Hey, we're going to have a $20 trillion Bitcoin, which would be $1 million Bitcoin," it's like, okay, well, what's the market cap of Bitcoin right now? Like, let's take a look. At 1.6. So it's like, okay, well, Chavez, are you saying we have to increase, like 18.4 trillion has to go into? No, that doesn't have to happen. The market cap has to do that, but clearly, as I've just shown you with Definity, and again, it happens with other stuff as well, especially when we get the squeeze on Bitcoin. You might, maybe like $1 trillion goes into it, and then at that point, maybe that increases it X amount of trillions of dollars. But for Bitcoin, oh God, if you put $1 trillion into Bitcoin right now, it would probably get to $1 million a coin. That'd be so much. That'd be insane. But obviously, when the trillion or trillions come into crypto, it's not just going to go into Bitcoin. A lot of it will go into ETFs, which is fine. You know, that's fair. But at the end of the day, there's a decent amount that are going to go into not ETFs, into stuff that can't make it right now. Like there's probably some metaverse ETFs out there that are not official, and OMI is probably going to be included in them, because now you have a OMI token that is listed as a metaverse token on CoinGecko, on CoinMarketCap. So that's really exciting. And that's like, I would say that's likely to happen with the market, where we have this really strong uptick because there's just so much money sitting on the side. Does it get worse before it can get better? Sure, it's possible as well. I have a little bit more money coming in. Like I said, I think the beginning of April. I have a buddy with some money coming in beginning of April as well. And then hopefully within the next week and a half, I'm able to get a little bit more. So, I mean, I'll keep you all posted about it. I will get more Definity like next month, like a fair amount. Moving on here. So that was Definity. Let's do DACAT here. And let's check out what DACAT is doing. DACAT's up about 8% on the day. Not a ton of volume, about 3,000. So there is about half the amount of volume that's into Definity, which is wild. But what I thought was really interesting today about DACAT was that oh no, didn't want to do that. Oh, sorry. Did the wrong thing there. What I thought was really interesting was a couple of buys from a wallet that has $42,000 worth of Doge Elon. You have a almost $12,000 worth of Shiba Inu, $10,000 worth of Floki, $9,000 worth of Spell token. I don't know what that is. $9,000 worth of Render, $5,400 worth of Gala, $3,500 worth of Akita, $3,500 worth of AMP, $2,700 worth of Anchor, $2,600 worth of Clover, $2,500 worth of ENS, $2,500 worth of Alchemy, and then now $2K worth of DACAT. And this person, this wallet, has not had any transactions for 50 days. So this person's not a seller. This person's just diamond hand hodler. And to have 100K, 130K worth of meme coins is not bad. And I guess they're in Seattle. The name is PopeyeInSeattle.eth. I thought that was really cool. Oh God, where's my body? Ooh, okay, sorry. Had a little like attack there. I don't know what that was. Very nice to see people kind of believe in DACAT long term. I don't know if they watch my videos. I don't know if they just saw it. Like if you go to the DACAT, where is it? If you go to the DACAT X, and again they just launched a freaking movie trailer. And guys, like this movie trailer, this is not mine. Like it's my IP. Again, it's not my, it is my IP. This is not my creation though. This is someone else from the community that's like, hey, this is what we're doing. If anyone sees this and they like it, they want to be part of it, they want to help fund it, and they're doing that. And that's, now granted, I'm not going to make any money off that. The project might, but for this type of thing, that just brings awareness to DACAT going off and saying like, hey, if you like this movie, and again, the characters, although they might be similar or the same to the ones that I have in the comic, they are separate characters. They're in like a different world, different universe, whatever. And it's similar to the ones with, picture it like Mario Kart, Mario Party, like the Mario universe. Bowser kidnaps Peach like all the live long day, like all the time, once a month, right? And Mario saves him, and he tries to kill Mario. They try to kill each other. It's nuts. How does that happen? And then you guys like go karting on the weekends. You know, like how does that happen? And then you guys play tennis all the time. What happens is that it's just multiple universes. They actually explain that in a bunch of Mario games. But the same thing with DACAT, where hey, you could have a movie version, you could have the shorts, the chibi version that I have, and then you could have the comic version that I have as well. Kind of similar to Pokemon. There's the show, that's the anime. There's the cards. There's the actual Pokemon Adventures manga, and it's, you know, kind of all connected. But I just thought that was really cool. And this one that I Oh, poop. I forgot my original point to this. Going on there and seeing they have 6,200 followers, which is not bad. But you have a bunch of these followers that are, oh, Crypto Junkie Princess, you follow. Oh, good for you, girl. But you have a bunch of these followers that have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers themselves. And I'm just like, all right, let's get that bread. So they're clearly getting in front of, I think, the right people, and they're making enough noise that other people are slowly starting to take notice and be like, okay, they've got a pretty decent ground game here, grassroots level, where everyone goes in, they kind of pitch in, they're working for their bags, and it's like $500,000 market cap. Again, I interviewed Shiro this morning. The Shiro community has like a $13 million market cap. They have like 2 million in volume each day. And again, $13 million market cap. Now they have a lot of stuff going on with staking and rewards, and DeCat will get there as well. So obviously they should have a higher market cap than DeCat. They have a comic that they're doing also. They have these videos. So they're, we're kind of doing a lot of the same things. Granted, they're not going to be on VeVe right away. Maybe at some point they can. The curator program, I'll get them involved with them when the time's right. So they should be worth more than DeCat, but should they be worth 25 times more than DeCat? I don't think so. And I'm not saying that Shiro's overvalued, not at all. I'm saying that I think DeCat is really undervalued based off of that assessment. That, yeah, Shiro, they have more followers. So they have 10x the followers. They have, I don't know how many holders they have. Because DeCat's got like 1,000 holders. They have like nothing. Shiro's 19,000 holders. So 10x the followers, 19x the holders, 25x the price. I don't believe is correct. I believe that DeCat is a bit undervalued for that, especially with the amount of revenues that we'll be bringing in. Anywho, that's my DeCat news. What's up, Chaos on the Chains? We have some news from Chaos on the Chains as well. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Meow, meow, meow. All right. Wow, damn. We got a lot from Base on the Chains today. They have a, damn, what you doing, girl? They are now on Zora. That is the QR code over there. It says, check us out. So Zora, from what I can tell, is this app where you can post stuff and mint stuff, and people can like mint your posts on the blockchain. It sounds a little strange to me, but it's, I guess, fairly popular. I guess they were on the Base space building together. That's another thing I want to go over later about Base, and I feel like Omi should really. VeVe has their entire affiliate marketing that'll roll out this week. I don't know when. I mean, there's no scheduled drops for this week, so I don't know. But I think Omi should really go off and just have like one person pay them, like, make it a kid, make it like a teenager, give them like $15 an hour. We give one person to go on and just be like, hey, or just have somebody work for the company, and then this is just part of their duties. Like just going on and saying, hey, any post that's made about Base, like, what else is on Base? Omi's on Base. Here's what we can do. And like, again, I'll get more to that later. But shout out for Chaos on Chains for going to the Base. They say check us out on Warpcast. So they're really pushing with the marketing here. Very proud of them for that. Youssef or statuette.base.eth says Base is for everyone. Chaos on Chains also said Base. Is that where their crypto's coming out? I mean, it sounds like it. They post those old school lyrics. I'm blue, da booty, da boo da dee da booty da boo da. So yeah, I think they're teasing that their crypto will be on Base. At least that's what I'm getting out of it. And they have passed 1,000 followers over on X. Good for them. They'll be in one of them will be in the cat comic as well. Ben, what? Outer? Hold on, I gotta message this person back because I have no idea what the heck they're talking about. Let's see if it is. Nope, no idea. Anyway, Bill Gardner says, let's go. Jason Pena, thank you for being a member, saying double feature Monday. Let's go. Yes, it is a double feature Monday. It was a good time earlier this morning. I think it's a good time now. Again, happy St. Patty's Day. VeVe Zombie says, yo. VeVe Zombie says, Bill Gardner in the house. Bill Gardner says, what up, what up? Mr. MC1 say, let's get this bread. I love this game. Okay. We have, all right, so that was the cat. X out of that, bless you, I thank you. Let's do some DEVVE here, and then we'll get into the VeVe and Omi stuff. DEVVE, I wish I had more, and I'll get more in the next couple of weeks. I will get more. With the not sure yet. We'll find out soon though. So this is DEVVE's up 2.5% to 67 cents, and they really liked it at 55 cents. We were at last week. Let me bring up the chart for y'all. Let's go to the DEVVE, and I have learned it says 3.5 cents over here, up to 68 cents. I guess Uniswap is just not being utilized. And where's all this volume coming from? There's not a lot of volume in it, right? Yet this is half a million volume. Guys, so we have on DEVVE a KOL program right now. I mean, it's called the KOL portal, but they want us to have it like affiliate over on our Twitter bios of like 90 people. Most of them do not have large followings. I think me and Believes Crypto are the ones with like the biggest followings right now. But there are some massive whales that already have large positions, and some are not yet done. Like I said, I'm going to. I can't double my position. That'd be awesome. But I'll put another decent amount in the next couple of weeks. I will not go to certain events if the price is still down, because I am not like $1,000 to go to an event could be another 1,000 in DEVVE, and I honestly think that extra 1,000, like I think this 100x's this year. From right now at a 59, let's round it up to $60 million market cap. Yeah, 6 billion is probably. Yeah, 6 billion is probably fair. That would bring it up to $60, almost $69. Everyone comment nice down below with 69. Obviously, I don't think that happens until they launch their exchange. Whenever the announcement comes out, that could be next month. They are making a big deal about Paris blockchain. Paris blockchain is happening the 8th, 9th, and 10th of April. So that is 1, 2, 3, 3.5 weeks. Do they come out with a big announcement then? Maybe. Do they wait until 30, 60, 90 days before the exchange launches? And when does that exchange launch? We're thinking end of the year. We're thinking Q4, but it could be July. So I mean, if let's say they're on schedule for July, which I don't think they are, but let's say they are. Well, if they have something in April, okay, May, June, July, that's like perfect. Because generally with big announcements, like what Disney had last year, they had announced they had bought 10% of Epic Games for their Fortnite, Disney crossover, and it pumped the stock like 10% that day. And let's take a look at this. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and see why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a holiday. And let's go to Disney. Tell me why ain't nothing. Okay. Hate it when that happens. And okay, all right, there we go. What's up, Mr. MC1? How's it going, fam? When did they make their announcement? I need an exact date on that. When did Disney announce Epic invest Oh, yeah, February 7th, 2024. All right, so we could take a look at the chart. All right, on February 2024, they're at $111. I remember they were up like 10, like maybe like 11%, because we were like 90 something, and then they reached like $100-ish. So again, they reached that, and now they are $99. So like they had a bunch of hype, and then they didn't roll anything out, and it's been like over a year, and they kind of lost that hype. So I feel like if VeVe, again, whatever their announcement is, if they and I don't know if VeVe's going to be in control of it, because whoever their partner is, they might want to be Carole King and say like, no, I will follow where you lead, and they might trust them on that, especially if their partner is a much bigger company, a much bigger presence. It might be, and if that's the case, a bigger partner would probably want something 36. So I'm gonna guess here that whenever the announcement is, 3 to 6 months after that, you have your exchange. So when is that going to happen? I don't know, but I know they're getting ready with the affiliates and the KOLs, and stuff obviously will be announced in Paris Blockchain in April, but we just don't know what it is. What's up, Mr. Emson? What's up, Cool Mo? Thanks for being a member. Meow meow. Let's get to some OMI finally. It's been 21 minutes here. As my technical analysis showing $10 DEVVE price by summertime. $10 DEVVE price by summertime. Let's give that a smile there. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Come on, every pony, sunshine. I think Believes had something. Actually, he didn't have anything close to that, but Believes, let's go over his post about DEVVE. So 46 minutes ago, he had posted, do you notice anything about DEVVE? And obviously this didn't happen, but he's just like, oh, actually it did. Yeah, so I guess the last time we had launched, we'd gone up to like 50 cents, I guess, back down to like, oh no, this must have been in like December, because I remember when they were down to like 12 cents. I got some at 15 cents, so I was fine. But yeah, when they launched last January, February, they're at like $1.80. They had a bunch of selling pressure because they had the token unlocks. Now those unlocks are pretty much done. But during that time, it was like so this is around December, where we just had that absolute like God candle. And look at the lines he draws, like, okay, just memorize those lines. And another photo, he's like, hey, this is what seems to be happening now. We have had that tiny little breakout, and that tiny little breakout, he thinks, okay, there we go. So he thinks in his last post about DEVVE, which I'm going to find right now. My God, this motherfucker posts a lot. I'm so sorry for the cursing. I'm just embracing my inner Jesus, man. Come on, how much do you freaking post a day? I'm so sorry. All right, so he says DEVVE is back testing a trend breakout. If successful, he says $2 incoming, but obviously that's short term. And Wes's technical analysis showing a $10 DEVVE by summertime. I think that if the announcement, whatever that announcement is, you could be right. $5 to $15, $10 is right in there. I think it could be sooner. And then when the exchange rolls out, I think dozens and dozens of dollars, $100+, maybe hundreds. I think this goes up to tens of billions of dollars market cap after the exchange rolls out and everyone starts using it, because they will. They'll want to very, very easily. Now let's get to the OMI. I know y'all are you're sleeping on Pudgy Penguins, Pengu. I'm not sleeping on them. I do talk about them every now and then. What the fudge is wrong with this? Okay, here we go. However, like when they launched, it was good. They were in the top 100. They made a splash. Let's actually go to it. They launched in December, I think like the 17th, 2 days after my birthday. And then within a month, they had gone to 4.5 cents. So they started at 2.5 cents. They went to like 4.5 cents in January, and now they are 0.7 cents. So they have seen a bit of a dip. It is a meme coin. Now, granted, Pudgy Penguins, I think, is doing a lot of right things. Being in Walmart, they have the physical out there to pair with it, and they're cute. And kids don't even care or know or care what meme coins are. There's like penguin, cute. Like, I don't know why, but back in like the 2000s, especially a lot of girls, like for whatever reason, were obsessed with penguins, and it even made it into an episode of Rugrats All Grown Up, where there was like a trivia show, like, what's the Russian word for penguin? And Susie Carmichael times it like penguin. Like it was and you can make the argument, well, that it's just like an animal. Like they had a bunch of animals on, Wild Thornberries in the 90s. Like I'm telling you, there was this thing. Maybe it was because of Club Penguin and the lunacy that went on there. But for whatever reason, penguins were just like a viral thing in the 2000s, like before you could be viral. So I get it. Kids love it. It's awesome. Meme coins are typically something that I don't get into. It's like, well, Chavez, don't you have a show, like a new show where you talk to meme coin communities? I do, but it's not just like hey, we're gonna take this meme to the moon. Like when you look at before, like Shiro, that has the comic, they have videos, they have staking, they have all this, like, and again, DeCat, largely a lot of the same things. That's to me is proof that, okay, it's not just a like meme coin project with whatever. And then you also have Docs Owner here. For Pengu, I don't know what you can do with the token. I'm imagining you can use it to buy the NFTs. So I'm guessing that's one utility. But again, I don't know enough about the project to be like, yeah, let's ape in. And again, they already have a $441 million market cap, and even with the utility, again, I'm assuming that they have a utility to be able to buy the NFTs with them. That's great. And as Pudgy Penguins rise, so should this token, hopefully. But DEVVE solves the problem. Pudgy Penguins, although they're in Walmart, and some people know what they are, they're not Squishmallows, they're not Pokemon. Like, they're not like, and again, talk to anyone over 50. Are they gonna know what the heck these are? No. VeVe has that IP though. So again, I'm not like knocking them. I think that they'll probably do well, especially if Pudgy Penguins does. Because obviously we're in a bull market, but we're not at the blow off top. We're not at euphoria yet. These trillions haven't come in. But it's just that they're already a 400-something million dollar market cap. And yeah, let's say they go to 4 billion. Put in 10 grand now, you have 100K a blow off top. It's just that I believe, and I could be wrong here, that the DEVVE from the DEVVE exchange, 8 million transactions per second, people will build on that blockchain. Like they'll have a better ROI. I believe that OMI, stupid undervalued, will have a better ROI. I think Definity have a better, and DeCat, I will personally pump that to multiple millions before the end of the year. But they'll probably get to 10 million as a 20x from here. So it's a lot easier to go from $500,000 market cap to a $10 million market cap. than it is to go to from a $400 million market cap to an $8 billion market cap. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, 30 minutes in here. Let's get to OMI. We are pretty flat on the day. 00025. What are the volume? 2.1 million in volume. So again, we've gone. Where are we here? We've gone a month-ish, more than a month, with at least 1 million in volume per day, and multiple days. Probably half the time you have 2 million in volume. What's up, Mike? It's a happy St. Patty's Day. Give me that Lord of the Rings IP, and no one gets hurt. Cheer. Oh, I hope so, man. Hope so. Want the precious. This kind of made the rounds today, or OMI made the rounds today because of the wonderful things he does. Sorry. There's a account out there named Scammer Will Scam, aka Not Ben. Measly 53 followers. Pretty new because they joined this month. Is that a piece of poop on their on like their cover photo? Anyway, he goes on to say about the man himself, Ben Gensi, and everyone around him. I've mentioned his name multiple times. He tried to scam Earth 2. He had scammed other projects. Serial scammer. Not Ben says a true story with proof around his lies, fraud, and his destructive behavior and actions toward people around him, the community, and VeVe specifically. And he tags Omi, VeVe, and some person that I blocked long ago because they were liars. Saying over the last years, Ben Gensi has created a positive image about himself, while VeVe and Omi are portrayed by him as bad organizations. Now that information has been obtained and witnesses came forward about what really happened, it became clear what really happened. Could it be that Ben Gensi has spread that many lies? All this information and witnesses have only one common denominator in their stories, and that is Mr. Gensi. To our regret, the VeVe and Omi community have suffered the most damage. This is unacceptable, and the reason for us to provide transparency and show the people what the truth really looks like. There's also an opportunity for Omi to restore their name and deliver roadmap deliverables that people have been waiting for all those years. In various posts in the coming days and weeks, a number of things will become clear. Over time, statements will be accompanied by evidence. Step by step, the truth will be told. Not only will it become clear what damage Ben Gensi has caused to the community of VeVe and Omi, but it will be evident what destructive actions he has done, including fraud, to this community and the company itself and the people around him. It'll become clear that people have been misused by him just to enrich himself financially. What if Ben has sold off almost all of his OMI tokens and gained significant wealth most people can only dream of? What if Ben has lied to all the people around him, the community, just so he was able to sell tokens? What if Ben Gensi has not paid any taxes and hiding his capital? Or what if Ben, on behalf of a group of people, raised money for many different ICOs while not disclosing essential information while making money himself? And so much more. One by one, we go through his fraudulent actions and see what happened. What would his real friends, his family, and the people around him think about all this? And of course, all agencies such as the SEC, the IRS, and international authorities, fraud is not something to think lightly of. But the biggest mistake of all is perhaps lying to those close to you. Soon we will see what really happened. We will dive into all of these different topics. Special witnesses from different periods of time, different cases, different angles, all came forward. Maybe the story starts somewhere here where his advisory tokens got unlocked and they put a contract address over there. Or maybe the Prima Block era where Ben frauded his fundraising group, or maybe even way before that. It's all there. This week, we will release and show everyone that Ben Gensi did sell off most, if not all, of his OMI tokens, gathered significant wealth, details to come later. I'm going to guess that's in the 9 figures, just that he really made that much money. Next week, we will release and show everyone exactly how he sold off his tokens and how he fraudulently damaged the VeVe community by leveraging tools and influencers. Logan Paul, Crypto ADRESS, BitBoy. Precisely how his fraudulent actions on fundraisings damaged people involved and everything that has been talked about above and more. Of course, there's a different side to all this. That is a story that David and Omi and VeVe never shared with us. In the next weeks, we will. Ask David for an anonymous AMA. We don't want our identities in the open just yet. And I will 100% go off and hold on one second. I'll help him with that. Great facts. That is a very large super chat, my friend. Let me take a minute here before I read Raythax's post to say that this man is like, not Nosferatu, was Nostradamus. He is like the Nostradamus of crypto and investing, from Earth 2 to Omi. He even says it in there. VeVe, Earth 2, and ENS domains are shaping the future of the digital world, revolutionizing digital collectibles, virtual real estate, and decentralized identity. More on that in a second. He's been a good homie, been a good friend. We are going to do a deal soon here, Mr. Raythax. We have he messaged me. Also, happy St. Patty's Day. We had a kind of a talk the other day. Well, we're gonna do a deal soon, and I can't wait for people to, to say what that is, to know what that is. Anyway, he says, as an ambassador, Randy Chavez champions this movement, showcasing how these platforms redefine ownership, utility, and value in Web3. The future is digital. Join the revolution. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Raythax, save it. Oh, he's saving the world over there. He's a good egg. I love him. Good. It was a cunning warrior and a good friend. Name that movie. That's a pretty easy one. Anyway, again, always wowed by your generosity and greatness, and I can't wait to do that deal that we talked about. Anywho, let's move on here. Again, this not Ben, the scammer will scam thing. Ask David for an anonymous AMA, as we don't want our identities in the open just yet. And again, I'll help with that if I can. So because we have the assumption that David's hands were tied all along due to specific circumstances and destructive actions taken by Ben. Can confirm, yeah. And when all this stops, David will do the things that he's been promising all along for the token. He will show the world that it was not his fault. To conclude, we make the assumption that it looks like Ben Gensi is deliberately causing damage to Omi and VeVe, while he already made significant wealth himself by selling off most of his tokens. I think most or all. He damaged many people around him by fraudulent actions. Not to forget all the treats he makes to all people involved by starting new lawsuits. From our latest information, Ben is preparing another lawsuit around the NFTs of VeVe, just the next lawsuit to continue strangling their company. This time, bigger things are coming his way from what we can see. In the end, a self-fulfilling prophecy, what he thinks is the truth. What if we have found all the witnesses that are finally coming forward? Because people really need to ask themselves, is it really VeVe who at first glance is doing these things so strangely? Or is it the pressure, lies, and lawsuits that are responsible? Then the truth will catch up to you. Be prepared. This is like one of those anonymous things back in the day where I said, like, we do not forgive, we do not forget, expect us. First off, I love this person. I don't know why my iPad does that. Yeah, I'll reshare that later at another date and be like, hey, holla at your boy. We should talk because. Anyway, this was requoted a whole bunch of times by Asian Dan saying the truth always comes out in the end. By Kaki Gaijin saying Ben did seem like the shady type, of course. Luca D. Ducady saying wow. Yeah, Beer Man giving those hearts. Yeah, the real Randy Chavez, myself saying it's unfortunate that the lies of Ben Gensi got halfway around the world before the truth was able to put its pants on. However, the truth is catching up. Omi to the moon. Wild. Mr. Pag sending me videos about Pokemon cards. Good times. Anyway, Raythax again. Super appreciate that. Love you, brother. This was not the only thing that, and again, so outside of long-term stuff, Axie Infinity Raythax also just dominated years back. Raythax is also a very good trader as well, going off and saying like, hey, I think Omi's going to pop off soon before it does like a 80% move, and it's like, yeah, Sabe told you. I was like, all right, you're right. Anyway, more on Omi. That's not the only Omi news we have today. Dr. Profit has gone on and reposted something from NFC Summit, the non-fungible conference summit, saying, welcome VeVe Official, joining us at the NFC Summit. The future of collecting is here. VeVe Official is the world's home of premium collectibles, comics, and artworks. June 4th through 6th, see you in Lisbon. That is Portugal. Haven't been there in a while. Probably going to go. And yeah, I can't wait for it. They got, is it just a nice little, I don't know what that is. That like a Mimikyu? That looks like a little Mimikyu. I mean, it's not, but it why that's happening. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I just thought that was really fun. They're advertising for VeVe. I think that if you take a look at things to come, posts like this are going to greatly help VeVe spread awareness. When they can get their partner, like again, they used to have Marvel and Disney post for them all the time, and they haven't in a long time. But I think posts like these will help get the word around. And again, that big affiliate program, at least for the VeVe peeps, is rolling out this week. I'm very excited. My boys, this is how me and Cass spend evenings watching the real Randy Chavez. Oh, thanks guys. Thanks guys. That's heckin' awesome. Love that. How else we can support the real Randy Chavez is by going to our YouTube over here and smashing that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways, Patreon, super thanks button down below, super chats as well. Love this man. Anyway, let's move on to some other comments, shall we? Cool Mo saying, hey fam, what up? Thanks for being a member. You too, Wes. Thank you for being a member. It says happy St. Patty's Day. DeCat Studio says DeCat is in the heckin' house. Yeah, it is. I cannot wait to get more of DeCat. I like beaches. I like all this stuff. The Orange Cat saying DeCat Studios. Yeah, St. Patty's Day. I should have a drink. I shouldn't. I should not. I mean, $500 super chat. I probably should, but I'm quite fat, and I also have to be. I have to be kind of lean this weekend. I cannot say why. I might not be around this weekend. I'll let y'all know. Mikey says DeCat. It's cat I'll buy when Daddy's bag is pumped. I wouldn't say it's scat. But okay, if you want to buy when Daddy's bag is pumped, you are more than welcome to. Bill Gardner says M'Baku. Cool Mo says forever. I love you guys. I should get more M'Baku as well. Earl says seems like we are making a big loaf of bread. We slowly are, my friend. We slowly are. I can't wait. It'll be really exciting. Ooh, gas prices are down in South Carolina. Hot dog. I always say hot dog because of Stinky Peterson from Hey Arnold when he's doing like that gardening episode. Like, hot dog. I did that too. Yeah, I think Cavell might be right about $10 Omi if we get those interest rate cuts. Not right away. Maybe in like 10 years, but right away, probably not going to happen. Are you getting a DeLorean time capsule? Didn't they sell out? I thought the DeLorean time capsule sold out. But I am very curious about their DMC token. That I think launches soon. Tell me if you know if that launches soon, because or maybe that sold out. The pre-sale sold out. I think. It was as before they raid snap shot for prizes. Before they raid snapshot for. Oh yeah. So that DeLorean time capsule. I think if you get one, I don't know how many were sold, but they were giving away a real DeLorean, and like if you bought one, you got put into a raffle. I think that's it. Let me know if that was not it. Yeah, 1 in 8,000 chance of winning a brand new electric vehicle DeLorean for less than it's heckin' nuts. But so they had to have sold out, right? Like they had to. There's no way that they didn't. Yeah, like there's no way that they didn't sell out, or maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know. Separate the Cavs says, "Woohoo, Randy! Yeah, I'm Randy. Anywhere else I'd be a 3, but I guess I'm hot for dudes in VeVe because it's an ugly community." What's up, the cats in the house? I'm Randy. Sorry. Let's. We have barely even gone over the news here. Let's. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Oh, my troubles seem so. Sorry. Saudi PIF-owned Scopely acquires Pokemon Go's parent company, Niantic, in a $3.5 billion gaming deal. Pokemon that has the IP, they could pull it at any time they want, but I think they like money, so I don't think they will. No respect. Dude, this one dude, Josh Mandel. No, not the former state treasurer of Ohio, Josh Mandel, although love him. That is a different Josh Mandel. We love that Josh Mandel. This Josh Mandel, we might love this Josh Mandel as well. This Josh Mandel, aka Josh Man or Josh Mandel 6, posted on 26 November 2024. I said I will pick the date and choose mid-March, March 14th, 2025. Pi Day. Bitcoin will equal $84,000. Somehow, like 4 months later, it happened. On that exact day, March 14th, we closed at 84K. How this mother flapper knew it in mid-November is beyond me. And then he's like, people are like, bro, how'd you do this? How'd you Nostradamus this shit? He's like, this man is like the Wraithax of Twitter right now. And he went on and said, there were some books on how you can calculate all this. It was lost in Building 7, though. You don't know what Building 7 is, and this is why like government this is why you can never trust government. I think, well, first off, I think after 9/11, so let's put it this way: the Challenger disaster, JFK assassination, multiple big things in the history of the U.S. It took the sitting president at that time like a couple of days to launch an official investigation into those things. Again, Challenger disaster, and JFK assassination, and multiple other stuff. You know how long it took for President Bush to open up an investigation on 9/11? 411 days. So Building 7, like when the official 9/11 Commission report came out, and Building 7 wasn't even mentioned. So you have obviously the Twin Towers that fell. And then I feel like there's a lot of people that don't know that a third building fell on that day. Like, well, yeah, like the Pentagon got hit. Like, yes, Pentagon did get hit. But Building 7 was not hit by an aircraft. Jet fuel does not melt steel beams. And a lot of these people are saying like these scattered fires that happened on Building 7 was enough to make it come down, where you have Donald Rumsfeld saying like, oh, we decided to pull the building, the construction term for blowing it up. Fell at free fall speed into its own footprint. The reason I bring this up is because Josh Mann, or aka Josh Mandel, goes off and says, yeah, the way that I predicted this is in the formulas that was in a book that was in Building 7. And it's gone now because this man is just knows way too much. This is like Illuminati type stuff here. Like they might come get me. They might come get him. Fuck, I don't know. This is the type of stuff that I don't know how this man is doing this, making all of these predictions and bringing up 9/11 and Building 7, and it's just, and this isn't just is not just a one-time thing. Let's go to his X account. Let's go to his. And this guy also says, Josh Mandel, where are we here? This guy also says that he posts he wants I think he's predicting a $444,000 Bitcoin. I don't have the date on that though. Where is it? I don't have it. Fudge, I don't have it. However, he does post about this guy called Against Wall Street, not a big guy, like 1,200 followers, saying Bitcoin is currently trading at $84,500, and our whale liquidation level is set to $85,500. So he said, instead of closing the position in fear, it decided to ramp up its size to an astonishing 525 million. These are truly wild times. Does anyone understand what's happening? $MicroStrategy. So Josh Mandel goes on and says, this is a fairly rare and not widely used technique of self-liquidation. Says, and this feels a little like that. In such events, the seller is actually creating a bomb designed to go off and create a rally from liquidating his own short. And one would suspect that he has a large offsetting long versus that short. So he's happy to lose that $500 million in the short because his long is probably just absolutely insane. Anyway, again, this Josh Mandel dude, I wonder if he has highlights on here. He does, but not of the stuff that I wanted it to be about. This is where the aping begins. He was wrong about the aping. Witness one Michael Saylor as he appears in the native habitat. But yeah, this dude is probably someone to watch. Very, very interested in him. Anyway, let's move on here. Directly from a previous announcement, this is via DEVVE. A joint public announcement with our partner will be published before DEVVE Exchange's launch, pending regulatory approvals. This is a major step towards institutional adoption of digital assets, and we're just getting started. Again, still no dates on that. I'll keep you all posted. Casual the voice saying, I will no longer be hosting karaoke on X for the VeVe community. It was a pleasure at its peak, and I hope some of you have good memories of my events as I do. Thank you to those who participated over the last year. Thank you, K Collections, Yostef, Miss Gecko, Omili, Safe Investor, VeVe Magic, and Swampy number 5. Much love to everyone who ever sang, read a poem, rapped, or supported with engagement. See you in the VeVeverse. Maybe that's where he's going to host his next karaoke night. What's happening with Chaos? Oh, Chaos on the Chains? Bro. Told you about that before. Their beta test of their game is coming out next month. I might be doing something with them soon. Obviously, one of their characters are going to be in the first DeCat comic, which is really great. Can't wait for that. And then yeah, we'll be able to get them. We'll be able to get them a good time here. Savage Cat says he's a time traveler. That's how he knew it. Dude, he might be. Just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. How's it going? I'm some shady or something. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Mr. MC1? Meow, meow. Upgrade your camera. Video feed looks. No, I didn't. But no, so it's the lights are working today. The lights are working, and that's how. Yeah. Visit decatlinktree.com and join the best community in the cryptoverse. And one more time for Wraithax. For $500 is nuts. Thank you. VeVe, Earth 2, and ENS domains are shaping the future of the digital world, revolutionizing digital collectibles, virtual real estate, and decentralized identity. As an ambassador, Randy Chavez champions this movement, showcasing how these platforms redefine ownership, utility, and value in Web3. The future is digital. Join the revolution. Hey, revolution. Gabriel Jones says, now that is a super chat. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Mr. M says, incredible. Agree, Wraithax. Yeah. Well spoken, Mr. Wraithax. Coolmo says, wow, Wraithax, I want my mommy, Mr. Squidward. Sorry. Alexam says, people like that don't speak like that for no reason. Preach, girl, preach. U.S. releases footage strikes on Houthis in Yemen. CENTCOM, I used to work for them, has released video showing U.S. forces carrying out Trump's decisive strikes against the Houthi targets in Yemen. Over 30 Houthis were killed. Nice. 100 plus injured as U.S. responds to Iran-backed attacks on global shipping lanes in the Red Sea. Special announcement, Chef API integrated. Sorry, give me one sec. Correctly. Oh, very good, very good. 5 years ago yesterday, Solana was officially launched. There's something called the Uncensored Library, which is a large Minecraft map that allows people to access censored news from countries with restricted press freedom. Thought that was heckin' cool and dope, and other words for fun. Oh, by the way, that post that I talked about yesterday, or that I talked about before, about the DeCat movie show, That's got 123,000 views. That is nuts. Shout out to Cryptlos_DC for going off and posting that video, and somehow it went viral. He says the wait is over. The Cat World movie opening scene just dropped, and it's next level. Step into the Cat metaverse where memes meet cinema, and the future of storytelling is being built right now. This is the beginning. Are you ready to be part of history? I feel like whenever I read those words, are you ready? Ooh. Like the beginning of Zoe 101, dude, like the end, like when they used to play the ending of Zoe 101 on piano, that was so good. And that just scratched my brain with how amazing it was. VeVe stuff. NFT. Okay, so something I did post the other day. Yeah, there's a hair on my phone. In September of 2021, we kind of had, peak Google interest rates of NFTs. And for the last couple of years, been pretty flat and down. However, last couple months, we've had that uptick in NFTs. Obviously, bull market's back, and I think that other things will happen. Tom Anderson talking about DEVVE says, I checked with our developer to be sure, saying that it has passed audits, and I'd previously spoken to our developer about this issue. It's not a material one. Like, I checked with our developer to be sure. I had remembered going over this in the past. This is what he wrote me. Send you an email with more details about that unprotected initializer long ago, but if I remember correctly, it is being protected in the DEVVE version 2 contract and initializing locked in the initializer. It can only initialize once. Those analyzers are not smart enough to look at interactions between contracts. Oh wow, this is really bright. I don't need my screen that bright. I don't need it that bright. Dogboy says, super duper chat, Wraithax. It is a super duper chat. He's love him. And I hope he heard me when I said we'll do that too. So. He's a time traveler. Severance the Cat says, I'm ready. The cat community has been building for soon to be 2 years. It's been wild. It's been wild stuff. VeVe had grossed a not great $7,300 yesterday on the Marvel Mighty's upgrades, but that was yesterday. They probably had a little bit more today. Jim Cramer says that the market is preparing to give up some gains. So obviously everybody is cheering because he's wrong like 90-something% of the time. And we think that we're going to send it. They have burned Deadpool number 27. It's like 85 pages. And they burned like 2/3 of the freaking supply, 3,000 issue comic, and they burned 2,180 pages. Nuts. Oh, who dis? Sending over. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm not sure, Turfer, but I will get back to you soon. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the U.S. does not have a revenue problem. We have a spending problem. And revenue is going to get even better. My friend. Being Real with You says, grabbed another VeVe official partner statue today, which is a final piece to complete a 4th set. People be stacking these grails, though. On this day, 4 years ago, I became a pirate because I had some type of glandular issue in my eye, and I got wrecked. Anyway, Inverse Kramer, let's freaking go. Inverse Kramer for the win. Sorry. Omi had posted yesterday. One thing has been a constant in VeVe and in the wider space, and maybe life in general. Don't ever listen to armchair CEOs. They aren't doers. They're just talkers. And then you have Ben Rose posting a Theodore Roosevelt quote saying, it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasm, great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while doing greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Freaking love that quote. Get him that bread. Get him that bread. You have somebody named Chinese Lulu that poses, says, "Shill me active communities. I'm buying." So I'll go off and I say, the VeVe official community and their OMI token do come to mind. The DEVVE ecosystem and their DEVVE token do as well. And I gotta mention DACAT also. Their first comic book will be released this year. There is proof that you can access the VeVeverse on MetaQuest 3. The quality of the video does not do the quality of the Russell collectible, I promise. Shout out to him for doing that. Alojo says, tune into my comic space where we go over all modern comic books releasing this week on VeVe. Be on that X Space Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me take a picture of that. And then I will try to be there. I should be there tomorrow. Who is this? Huh. Oh. Yeah. I remember that. Hold on. I'm gonna save that. 17 March. Oh wow. I remember that name. Barry. Okay. We also have Michael Saylor. Oh, he said it too. Says Bitcoin to $440,000 this year is programmed in. Enjoy the golden bull run. My God, Michael Saylor, what are you doing to us? Don't do that. Don't give us hope. This chart says by July we're at 180,000, and I hope for the sake of everyone's mental stability that he is correct. Comments are great on the Saylor post. Saylor post. I'm good. All right. We're gonna keep going here. Is this still yesterday? Oh shit. The Twitter bird is up for auction. It's currently at like 10,000, I think. Jeremy Padower estimates it goes to 40,000. I have a buddy of mine that has put in a max bid of 19,964, so it should at least go up that high. Digital asset investment products saw a 5th consecutive week of outflows, totaling 1.7 billion, bringing the total outflows over this negative funk to 6.4 billion, while also marking the 17th straight day of outflows. MicroStrategy has acquired 130 Bitcoin for 10.7 million at 82,981 per Bitcoin. Let's go and see where how much they have in general, because I think they show it. Yeah. Michael Sarah says Strategy has acquired 130 Bitcoin for 10.7 million, has achieved Bitcoin yield of 6.9% year to date. 2025, as of 3/16/2025, we hodl 499,226 Bitcoin, acquired for 33.1 billion at $66,360 per Bitcoin. That dude is getting that bread. Mr. MC1 says, please join in celebrating the wonderful ambassador Randy championing digital ownership in so many communities. Remember that commercial back in the day? It was this unassuming white guy. He's like, I have a great lawn, I have a great house, I have 2 great cars, I have these kids. How do I afford it? I'm in debt up to my eyeballs. How do I go and champion all these things? I don't sleep. But it's fine. It's fine. Again, we gotta love Raythax with the $500 super chat, because Wes thought it was the $100 super chat, but no, Raythax is bougie like that, and he only tips in $500 net worth. Right. Saying VeVe, Earth 2, and ENS domains are shaping the future of the digital world, revolutionizing digital collectibles, virtual real estate, and decentralized identity. As an ambassador, Randy Chavez champions this movement, showcasing how these platforms redefine ownership and utility and value in Web3. The future is digital. Join the revolution. Join the revolution. Be like, all right, let me go and get this bread. Be like, okay. Love my friendos. Okay, get this bread. That's much better. Also celebrating people like Raythax. Yeah, gotta love Raythax. He's a good egg. He's a good homie. We love him for lots of reasons. Oh damn, dialed in. All right, sorry. Let's get back to the news, shall we? Let's shout. Simon from the Devi official group says, I also agree on good points. Transparency, the honesty of the team, and the interaction with the community makes this really unique, professional project and got me on board 100%. Communication of the team and the answers to all of our questions, even the annoying ones, is more than I would have ever expected. Keep up the good work. Great times will be had. I agree. So I don't know if this is a real thing or not. I feel like I probably should be. Dependable Opera GX feature, where start the afterlife on a clean slate, where if you die or if you don't log into your device for X amount of days, 14 days, they will assume that you're dead and replace your browsing history with a good-looking one filled with volunteering and wiki searches and none of whatever anyone else had in there. But yeah, I would totally get that. I think that the amount of times I Google Pokemon-related stuff or anything where I can't think of a pop culture reference and I like can't function until I do. That's yeah, totally use that. Anyway, Standard Chartered Bank cuts Ethereum year-end price target by 60% from $10,000 to $4,000. Does anyone else think this is manipulation? Now, granted, it's Standard Chartered Bank cuts. I don't know if Standard Chartered actually knows crypto or if they just want to get in at a cheaper price. That is just my opinion there. Homer says, that's like 2 million Omi. Way to go, Randy. I'm getting that bread. Mr. MC1 says, on Wednesday, I plan to join Randy to chat about the incredible opportunity with VeVeverse and affiliate programs. So I guess we'll go over the schedule here. Again, this is my 4th stream in 2 days because we had the... Yeah, that's out of my... Yeah, well, a 4th stream in 2 days because I had the early podcast yesterday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Had to stream yet last night. Then I had a stream earlier today with All Dolled Up, interviewing Shiro at the stream today, right now. Tomorrow we have the Omi Homie show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I might do a video earlier in the day just to give y'all a little taste. Then the Omi Homie show. And then maybe I might do a video early on Wednesday because on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mr. MC1 will be joining me. Oh, shoot, I have a space on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Maybe I could do the video before the space and then do the space after. Yeah, maybe that. Where were we? And then I have another space on. Oh, it's 11 a.m. that day on that Thursday. Ooh. Oh, and then I have spaces at night. Oh, this is gonna be a hard week. And then this weekend, depending on what happens, I may or may not go to what do you call it? May or may not go to. I may not be busy. Oh, this is a parody account. Wes is correct. Michael Saylor did not say 400. That is a parody account. Fair point. Fair point. Like also that is a Michael Saylor parody account. But however, he's not the only one that said that. I brought that up before. So meow meow. I love it how there are very few people that I have not gotten to meow yet. Like most people, they meow at me, like they meow back. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy about that. I'm able to have that effect on people until eventually one day the whole world will meow. Moving on. Egg prices drop for a 3rd consecutive week, averaging $3.45 per dozen. That unfortunately is not the case in Ohio. However, average price, I'll take that. Just in Canary Capital files S1 for a spot SUI ETF. And you have DEVVE that had posted carbon neutral consensus mechanism. From day one, sustainability has been the core of DEVVE. Our innovative validation process ensures net zero carbon emissions, making DEVVE one of the greenest blockchains available, paving the way for a more sustainable future. Mr. MC1 saying Josh Emmett fights April 5th in Las Vegas. Oh, does he? Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, he does. I have it in there. It's my I say dog. So there was this girl that I dated back in the day. Her name's Steph. And she legit just passed away a few days ago. She had a really young daughter who was really close to my age. So I was 19 at the time. And I was dating this 45-year-old, and it was great. Anyway, her daughter Alyssa added me like as her dad on Facebook, and I was like, okay. So I did that, and it's her birthday that day. And then yeah, Josh Emmett fight. Okay, that's interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, sorry, my camera went away. Sorry the cat is meow, 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 meow. Okay, I think yeah, we should be good, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we need to go over. I think we're Gucci. Yeah, that should be it for me to actually before we end, let's go off and talk about what people are doing on X. Mr. MC1 says, "Wow, congratulations, Mr. MC1. Why are you doing me dirty in this photo? Why are you? I look like Ed from Crank Yankers with a buck tooth." Anyway, Mr. MC saying, "Wow, congratulations on receiving a generous super chat from Wraithax_ETH. And he is absolutely right. You're truly an incredible ambassador in multiple communities and doing fantastic work to champion digital ownership. VeVe Official, Stacker World, Cavernous, Decat Studios, Devi Exchange. Man, Mr. MC1 really be he really got my bad side on that one, didn't he? So it's okay, Mr. MC1. I still love you. Let me go and give you a couple of hearts there. My man. What else we have here? We have Emoji saying that Emoji's actually live right now. He's got a VeVe Lounge sponsored by VeVe. We have Crappy Bird saying he's heavily convinced about base. Hesse.base says here to stay on base. Let me go in and show him. Let me go in and show him about base. But first, we gotta. Haha, I did not even see the photo. Okay, all right. Let me go. We have. All right, let me talk to that. Just read your post to 277 people who are all pumped about projects on base. $ Omi. And I guess Chaos on base or Chaos on Chains is going to be on base as well. So let me ask them about that. Memezilla, oh, thank you so much. Memezilla is saying, always on the top, Decat token wins again. That's like for the 8th month in a row. We have Prince Manvendra saying, courage isn't just about fighting wars. It's about standing firm in our truth. Coming from a 650-year-old warrior lineage, I've learned that the real battle is against ignorance, stigma, and the fear that keeps people from embracing who they truly love. Hashtag live your truth. Give him some hearts too, because he's awesome. He complimented my arms once. I just, will never, I've been living off that high forever now. And so the next time when you get a $500 super chat, try smile. I did try smiling. But maybe that's just the way I look. You remember that episode of Friends where Chandler takes like all these awful photos and is like, oh, he's smiling, quick, get the camera. And then he tries to smile and it looks derpy. Maybe I'm like him. I don't know. Ron English going over Picasso's Last Supper. Very nice, Ron English. Sharby Fun talking about stuff. Xanta talking about Medicaid. Criplos. Bowza says, I woke up today and hosted a stream that reached 1,500 viewers in under an hour. Being a full-time creator is heckin' awesome. I'm gonna give them that. Get that bread comment. I feel like people really be talking about other stuff. Omicron says, finally some time to dip my toes in the VeVeverse. I have to say it's quite fun creating digital collectibles you own. This is just the beginning, and I look forward to future innovation and improvements to come. JFK files are coming out tomorrow. 80,000 pages. You heard that right. 80,000 pages. And there are multiple Twitter accounts ready to dig into it and go. Can't wait. Elon Musk says happy St. Patty's Day. Dom Bullish Easy A says we're going to change the world. You have VeVe Viral saying it's very simple. When the altcoin season index enters alt season status, Omi pumps. The longer we stay in alt season status, the higher and harder Omi will pump. Sure, Omi dropped more from its high than most alts, but that's because it was one of the very best performers last cycle, and then the team delivered nothing for the token. However, that has changed. Omi is now following the rest of alts and pumped hard during the last 2 periods we hit alt season status. This will only be amplified moving forward because now the team keeps their word and delivers. Omi to NFT with a significant burn from circulating supply, VeVeverse, and boy, it's awesome. My feed is flooded with dope VeVeverse worlds. Master Collector Program, rewards for soft staking Omi, affiliate marketing program by end of month. Actually, affiliate marketing program should be launching out this week, and nonstop social media ads. It's a new era for Omi VeVe. Can't heckin' wait. Pokemon giving out that Chikorita. Look at Chikorita, how cute he is. She is. Love Chikorita. Nope, not going over that. Jan Collects had interviewed the Omi homies, Max and Janie. Shout out to him. Orange Bag Lady talking about how Omili T's VeVeverse games. Oh wait, what? There's VeVeverse. Oh, there's VeVeverse games. People be out there. They be playing. They out in nature. That is so heckin' dope. That is really cool. And Orange Bag Lady says it's bloody epic. Yeah. Elon Musk says one of the biggest scams we've uncovered is that the government can give money to so-called nonprofit organizations with very few controls, and there's no one auditing that nonprofit. The biggest scam of all time. Best Friends Animal Society says first comes love, then comes the best friend. Go get your puppers. Go get your friends. Lowman Mick has started stacking partner statues. He bought a 3rd and 4th today. Huh. Hunter and Ashley Biden will no longer receive Secret Service protection. I don't know if that. Okay. All right. Well, that's the thing. It's the thing that's going to happen. Who else do we have here? A guy named Heinous, 90,000 followers, says, what ticker is so undervalued right now that it feels like a glitch in the system? I'm going to put, I like Omi, DEVVE, Definity, and I'm going to tag DACAT. Yeah. And hopefully they take a look at my videos. Base says open, fast, on chain. Base is how the internet was supposed to work. Oh, that's awesome. Eddie Brown says there's nothing wrong with buying a crypto utility token if you believe the demand for its associated services will drive its value higher. Stay true to your commitment. Don't let others shake your resolve. When you do it like this, when you touch a light. Okay, so I've gone for like, when did Raythax put that giant super chat in? Almost an hour, and we are barely through that. So I might have to stay on a little while I go in and wait for that to go down. We have Omar tagging me in. Oh, Secretary Kennedy's is Happy St. Patrick's Day. Omar saying this is awesome. Reminds me of this epic legend with Josh Emmett. Oh, that's really cool with the gold logo. That is really cool. That is dope. Secretary Kennedy. Oh God, hiccups. No. Tara Bull says our greatest dream is to send a spaceship to Uranus. That is, I freaking love her so much. What else we got here? VeVe Zombie says on Tuesday, the 18th at 8:30 Mountain Time, Bill and Zombies Metaverse Adventure has a special guest. Oh, Crypto Cosmo stopped by for good conversation about the future of collecting and his journey. Love that. Yeah, I really like how people were sharing the NFC Summit stuff. Thought that was great. What else is going on in the community? And comment anything you want to know, because again, I kind of run out of stuff to talk about. But great, that super chat is still going on my live. So I feel like I should keep on talking, but I feel like I'm almost out of stuff. Miss Gecko tagged me in a photo. Weekly Gecko community. What is in the weekly Gecko community calendar? Okay. Tuesday. No, she doesn't have Omi as my homie on Tuesday. That is wild. On Wednesday, yeah, she don't have that either. Why did she tag me in this? I'm not gonna be on it, am I? Yeah, I don't think I am. Maybe I should ask her to add it on Tuesday. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, daily 8. Oh, I'm on the Daily Show, 8 p.m. daily. Randy Chavez. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Good times. Good times. Tammy says hi. What? Yo, what up, Tammy? How's it going, fam? Hope you're well. Safe travels. Safe travels. You be traveling a lot. You be getting that bread. I'm gonna try to get Tammy a little of that bread in the next month or so. Gary O at 1234CA3 commenting on my stuff. Love him. All right, let's continue on. Ico. Oh God, I messed that up. Roger Trimio says something big is coming. Hey, Devi, you ready? I am ready. He's got 8,000 followers. Very nice. Vivek Ramaswamy says bring back the presidential fitness test, including pull-ups. Not everyone will pass, and that's okay, but at least it sets a fitness standard for students to aim for. That is a good idea. I don't think Trump is doing any pull-ups. Wayne Bruce Clark Kent says, for your information, on the Elsa special edition, there is a Disney calligraphy pen on the left and a Mont Blanc gold pen on the right. Didn't know that's what it was, but very nice. Very nice. I don't know why people post such strange things. Cooks are created right now. Oh, Toro saying the next big cooks are being created right now. What are their tickers? I'm going to go off, say Omi, $ DEVVE, $ Definity, and then I'm going to add to Cat. I'm sorry, to Cat. I'm going to tag you in a lot of stuff here because you deserve to be taken a look at. And this is what you got to do. You just got to go for the For You page, and on your For You page, you see this guy. Okay, yeah. What's next being created right now? Believes Crypto says DEVVE is the future, and by comparison, Binance and Coinbase are butter dog shit. Let me give him some hearts there. Maybe that'll melt his cold heart. Speed, trading fees, custody, protection against hackers and theft, protection against fraud and loss, settlement and clearinghouse, real-world assets tokenization, bailment protection, privacy, and regulatory compliance. DEVVE has it all. Better than Binance, Uniswap, Hyperliquid, or the New York Stock Exchange. God, I love that. Let me post that on my stuff at some point. Yeah. Man who identifies as a furry lies on the floor to eat from a dish. What the fudge, guys? Like what the fudge? Is he doing that for? I don't know. Never be sorry for tagging the cat. We love their attention. Gradison Prime saying, I'm digging my Marvel Mighties VeVe official upgrades. Show off your mints in the comments. They do look, Doom does look cool. Doom looks really cool. Harley Quinn, Stephen Pugh, and the partner statue are something that Gary O at 1234CA3 wants. As Harley's been 1100 for a while, coming down for a bit. Partners at 4333. Harley at 500 editions. I love Harley, but I got to give it to partners on that one. Got to give it to partners. Yeah, I don't know how Mr. MC1 did this. Saying VeVe affiliates, yes, a big week affiliate program launch. Would love to see your strategies. May you all win. Maybe this isn't the one, but there was one where he posted about something and it got like 50,000 views in like 10 minutes. Like, Mr. MC1, how'd you do that? My strategies? I don't freaking know. I'll live stream myself calling all my friends, be like, hey, you got to get this bread. You got to do this for me. U.S. bans China's AI model DeepSeek from government devices. The U.S. Commerce Department has banned Chinese AI model DeepSeek from government-issued devices, citing data security risks. Employees were warned not to download, access, or interact with the AI system on government networks. The move allows for growing concerns in Washington's over DeepSeek's potential to leak sensitive data to the CCP. Several states, including Texas, New York, and Virginia, have already barred DeepSeek from official devices, and 21 state attorney generals are urging Congress to legislate a federal ban. Wild. Carlos Reese says, meow. That was Thundercat. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. America. Bill Belichick and his 23-year-old girlfriend living it up on spring break. Good for them. Good for them. Heckin' wild. What is this? What did Mass Omi create? That's Omi created something. I'm not 100% sure what it is yet, but is that a chuppah? They look interesting. Looks like a cool skate park too. Let's see what else is going on the X. Thanks to Sergio Collects for making me a deal on these bad boys. Says Sloppy McFlops. I guess these guys on Fanable app. Kaylee, good for you, Kaylee. At current price of ETH and today's sale. Oh, okay, gotcha. Never mind. Toro says at the last chance to get an altcoins and meme calls. Okay, let me go to my following because I feel like my following has a bit better posts. On X, yes, this guy's a clown. The lines. Hey, there's me. Crypto Los Ghosts says let's go. Say meow. This is the second time I've heard something about Welax. I mentioned that the other day because that's just what came up in the Twitter feed, and like I said, I don't think I'll ever get it, but I'm very curious on why this is being talked about. It's a $10,000 market cap. It's up 34% on the day, 2K in volume. I don't think I would. There's like no way. There's no way. Mr. MC1. Oh, this was it. Yeah, I don't know how he got like. It was on the new comics paradigm post that he got like 45,000, like 47,500. I don't know how he did that, and he got most of those dudes like pretty heckin' quickly. No, there's the cat going into support. I love these guys. Yeah. I guess there's been a lot of burns lately, mostly from the Marvel Mighties because they were burning to get their new stuff. This cat doesn't know how to ride a motorcycle, but if I could, I'd ride me one of those Harley fat boys. Fat boy. Speaking of fat boy, my boy yesterday gives me a whole bunch of snacks, bakes cookies. I ate like 1,800 calories in one sitting. And then today is like, I'm on a 48-hour fast. I was like, all right, so I'm going to eat all these cookies. So then, after I come up from streaming today, I take a look, and I think somebody's passed out, drunk in my yard, and I was like, what the heck? So I go out and I'm ready. I got my taser knuckles. I'm ready. Like if it's a zombie, tase. But luckily it was not. It was my other boy, and he's like, oh yeah, Ernu's in the hyperbaric chamber. You were streaming. I was just enjoying the good weather. But like, what am I thinking when I see like a body out on my lawn? It's like, oh, okay, all right, it's fine. Mr. Jones one's hi Tammy, meow meow, love Tammy. My boy Jones giving me that workout motivation, even though I haven't been able to work out in forever. Yep, expand model 9 years ago. Nope, not doing that. Agu Beef, thank you, Mr. MC1, Gary O. On my way to fill your bags, has bought a sub 100 Jason Naylor. Look at that, looking heckin' awesome. Venezuela stuff. Israel notified U.S. before resuming Gaza strikes. All right, well, this thing gave people some warning. With 550 million in total token sales and over 85,000 KYC verified participants, World Liberty Financial made history. It's just the beginning. Good for them. Yeah, comment down below what you think we're going to learn in the JFK files. I'm really curious. Very, very curious. A tool. Don't care about the tool. St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I didn't celebrate St. Patrick's Day at all. To have eluded me, roughly. Thank you, Casual. Casual's being awesome. Vivek Ramaswamy says the golden age for America will be a golden age for federalism. We'll make sure Ohio leads the way. Got to get that, Brad. All right, how far into? All right, we're still like 1/9 of the way there for the super chat to like. It's been an hour and a half. There's 300 people here. Ray, thanks. How long do I have to stream for? Let me know. Let's see what else we have. Oh, measles outbreak. There's 300 cases of measles outbreaks. Jesus, man. Jesus. Start listening. Start listening. Weekly Gecko community calendar. I'm sorry. People are funny. ICE has arrested 36-year-old Dominican citizen convicted of fentanyl trafficking. God damn. Oh, Tom, are you there? Are you there? Tom, would you answer my freaking text, please? Jurisdictions, sorry. Tom said, here's some updates on the website and logos. This is for DEVVE. It's like we finalized the look and feel for the logos on DEVVE, DEVVE Digital, and DEVVE Exchange. We'll shortly start moving those logos into all of our mediums. Also, we're looking at website updates headed into Paris Blockchain Week. Given all we have to do before Paris Blockchain Week, we won't be able to do a complete overhaul of the site, but we are going to update to our branding strategy and content leading into the show. After the show, we plan to do a more robust update. Don't toy with me, Tom. Love you, Tom. Anyway, where was I? All right, it's gone an hour and a half. I'm going to write more because I am. So 45 pages for the first DACAT comic. I'm at like page 15 for the second DACAT comic. I will try to finish it by the end of next month. I think I can do that. I think I can finish by the end of April, as long as that'll be the second comic. That's done. Obviously, you need to kind of do some stuff in order for it to be drawn and the artwork and colored and all that jazz, but we're going here. So Cosmo, hoping it helps. Yep. Faster alluded to the tweet. Yep. All right, that's gonna be it for me today. First off, or last off, Wraithax, my man. Let's get this bread and let's talk soon about that deal. It'll be great. Everyone else, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you. Okay. What should be my outro song? The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. It's just a stuttering. You asked me what I'm thinking about, like I couldn't breathe.